It's a question a child might ask, but not a childish question. Why is it that only hatchbacks, wagons, and SUVs have wipers for their rear windows, when sedans with trunks almost never do? I'm by no means the first to ask the question. It's a natural thing to wonder for anyone who's driven around with a rain-streaked rear window. And I'm not the first to claim to have an answer either. But the explanations that have come before, I don't think make any sense. The most common rationalization is that there's an aerodynamic justification, suggesting that the way the air flows over a car with a trunk as opposed to a car with an opening rear is different. Usually, these explanations make assumptions about the shape of the hatchback in question, often suggesting that hatchbacks have vertical or nearly vertical rear windows, which are said to get dirtier or more affected by the rain or whatever. This explanation, of course, is horseshit. First, the idea that rear wipers are only present on vehicles with nearly vertical rear windows is disproven comically easy. A casual glance around almost anywhere out of doors will reveal hatchback cars with rear wipers with rear windows running a wild spectrum of angles. Rear wipers are essentially meant for vehicles with an upright rear window that collects dust, dirt, snow, etc. because of aerodynamics. The flow of air over the right angle where the roof and rear window meet creates a low-pressure area that pulls that nasty stuff in and deposits it onto the surface. Sedans, with their sloped roofline, rely on that same flow of air, this time over the roof and down the window to keep it clean. Adding a wiper would create more aerodynamic drag, creating slightly more fuel use. A wiper also requires an electric motor and a fairly convoluted mechanism and lengthy arm to make the wiper sweep across the glass from side to side. On a wagon or other vehicle with a tailgate, the motor, mechanism, and other paraphernalia can be hidden within the tailgate. The same is true of a hatchback, where there is sufficient space for all this equipment. There is no place to put it in a sedan, just a thin parcel shelf and, in most cases, rear seats that fold down.